Global efforts to limit climate change are way off track, with the goals outlined in the Paris Agreement nearly a decade ago. This is according to the State of Climate Action 2025 report, which is out this morning. Researchers warn all systems are flashing red, with not one of the 45 indicators of climate action in line to meet the 2030 target. The report says without redirection, communities could face major risks. Kelly Levin, the Chief of Data and Systems Change at the Bezos Earth Fund and co-director of the Systems Change Lab, which published this report, joins us now from Boston with some of the specifics. Kelly, good morning. We appreciate you being here. You know, I don't think that we as humans have ever met benchmarks that we've created to limit climate change. Why not? And tell us more about what you found.
Thank you so much, Errol, for having me on. So what really is standing out right now is that we're in this paradox. On the one hand, we're seeing this tremendous amount of progress. We're seeing record growth in solar and wind, electric vehicles taking off. We have exciting new technologies like green hydrogen, direct air capture. But at the same time, we know that emissions are still rising. Since the Paris Agreement was signed, the last 10 years have been the hottest on record. 2024 was the hottest yet. And what we did in the report was we tracked 45 real-world signals of change. So how fast do we need to scale clean energy? How fast do we need to stop deforestation? How fast do we need to electrify transport? And what you said is right, that none were on track. The message was that we're moving, but not nearly fast enough. And the takeaway is that we actually do have solutions, but we need to scale them much, much faster if we're going to meet the Paris Agreement goals.
And let's talk about some of those solutions, because your report, as much as it raises more alarms, did find some positive news, especially when it comes to investment in renewable energy and other things that we could accelerate. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so what we know, luckily, is that technology can take off rapidly, faster than we could ever imagine. If you think about your cellular phone or central heating or cars, we can see tremendous change in just a decade. And what we're seeing actually are these bright spots of action. So private climate finance, for example, between 2022 and 2023, it surged over 40%, up from 870 billion to a record 1.3 trillion. Solar energy is the fastest growing power source in history. Green hydrogen quadrupled in a single year. Electric trucks saw its fastest growth ever. And the real challenge here is how to make climate action irresistible and unstoppable, so we see this nonlinear growth across the board.
Yeah, well, I encourage our viewers to look into your report. There's so much interesting information there. And as you say, some positive developments that we could potentially accelerate. Kelly Levin, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.